This episode is for the woman who is so ready for desire marketing. Welcome to the desire marketing era, shall we say. We're done with the pain marketing thing. We're done. It was a thing in 2023. It's still creeping into 2024. It's been around for decades. It works. I know that it works. I know that pain marketing works. I know that humans are driven by pain more than they are pleasure. I know that it's important to look at when you're looking at dream client. In fact, I actually make my clients look at it in Master the Game. Where are they stuck? What's the problem? What's the pain? Where are they right now? That's true. But we're done. We're so done with the content that just pokes at people's pain. So this episode is for the woman who's like, I am so ready for desire marketing, baby. Like, just bring it on, because I can promise you that the clients that you bring in are going to be worlds apart if you are speaking to desire marketing compared to pain marketing. If you are speaking into what they are really, really dreaming of in their soul, and you can call them forward within that, imagine the type of client that's going to come in. And I want you to think about it yourself. You as a client, how much more are you going to want to move if you're feeling called forward and expanded and even held to a really high standard as well from your mentor, as opposed to a coach who's going, this is where you're at, you're stuck and you suck and this is why? Like, which one is going to call you forward more? For me, I want my clients to just feel like the most powerful motherfuckers on planet Earth. Not because I'm telling them that they're powerful, but because they see it themselves. They see how powerful they are themselves. So it's not about like kissing ass and holding hands and being so soft and delicate. And like, I think people can swing too far one way or the other. That's the thing, right? People swing too far, where they either swing way too far into the pain, where all they do is it's like High School Mean Girls bullshit. We're not about that. And then people swing the other way as well, where they go so soft and delicate, where it's like, no, your clients want to be held to a standard. That's why they are hiring you as their mentor, right? They want to be held to a certain standard. They want to be expanded. They want to see where they can improve. So here's what we're going to do. From now on, from this day forward, desire marketing, dream marketing, speaking to your client's heart and soul. And like I said, you still get to bring in why they are where they are, why they are stuck, right? You still get to speak to that, but not from a point of, I'm just angry and pissed off and I'm speaking to the person who feels helpless and stuck. That's not the vibe. So I want you to think, what is your dream client's dream outcome? What's their vision? And get so specific. So specific. What is their heart desiring? What is their soul just aching for? What are they craving in their life? What does that look like? And how can you start to speak to that through content and through selling, especially through selling? So important. You'll be able to tell the difference, and you can feel the difference as well, because remember this, they will not remember what the hell you said. They will only remember how you made them feel. Think of any mentor that you can think of, any coach. And I bet the first thing you think of is the feeling that's associated to them. I've spoken about this before, but there are some coaches that I've landed on their page and I can tell they could make me a hell of a lot of money. They could make me so successful. They could get me everything that I want in terms of like business strategy, but I don't click with them. I don't like their energy. I don't like them as a human, the personality, what they're all about. And that's perfect. That's so perfect. That means they have a really strong brand, and it means that other people would be so magnetized to them because I'm so repelled by them. You don't want to be plain Jane in the middle. The way you be plain Jane in the middle is your content is palatable. It's giving Google fact sheet vibes. It has no brand behind it, no voice, no vision. And you're speaking to absolutely anyone who will come along and give you money. You're not speaking to your soul dream client. That's the difference. You don't want to be plain Jane. You want to be magnetic as fuck. And to be magnetic, you must also repel people as well. That means you have to have a really strong opinion, vision, values, things that you believe in, and you need to show that through content, because this is the difference, and this is why people will buy. This is why people will buy into you, because you're not just selling a product or service. You're selling the dream, and you're selling you. No one can take that away from you. No one can compete with that. Right? You are one of one. This is so powerful. And you'll be able to see it now where you're like, oh, okay, let's spice up the content a bit. Let's bring more of my voice, more of my values and my beliefs. And let's let everyone who doesn't want to come along with me leave. There's the door. See you later. Peace out. Go and find your dream coach. That's perfect. Because as soon as they leave, you're going to make space and room for more of your dream humans. That's what we want. That is what we want. You want to be creating a feeling within your content. You do not want to be plain Jane, who's palatable and walks on eggshells and sugarcoats everything. You want to speak to their desired outcome. You want your dream clients to have their souls ignited when they land on your page, in your world, in your coaching containers, whatever it might be. You want them to be like, yes, I want in, I need more, I'm hungry for more. That's what you want. But Google fact sheet vibes, pain marketing, walking on eggshells, plain Jane isn't going to get you there. Because in the world of content where there are so many content creators, so many, you need to stand out. And to stand out online, it's you. It's not your product or service. It's not the deliverables. It's not the name of your offer. It's not the branding of your offer. It's you. You are the thing that gets to stand out. You get to step into your power and be like, this is what I'm all about. Welcome. Welcome into my world. Your clients are very intelligent human beings. If they don't like a piece of content, they will leave, and that's perfect. You don't have to control how your piece of content lands with people. You get to put it out, and people who are magnetized will come in and come along with you, and that's what we want. I want you to go and just like light your soul on fire. I want you to be more innovative, more creative, have more of your voice, more of your personality. Are you direct? Be more direct. Are you really funny? Like, bring more humor into your content, into your reels. Are you really like soul universe, like the universe is doing its thing kind of girl? Amplify that. Are you really, really freaking like just amped about life all the time? Are you the one that's like bouncing off the walls and you're like, let's freaking go? Is that you? Go and amplify that. Go and show that. Like, it's no longer a matter of like, it's always so hard speaking to this because I'm like, the strategy is important and good content's important and a solid hook is going to help and a trending audio is going to help, right? I can sit here for freaking years and talk to you about strategy when it comes to content. And I do, right? It's in Master the Game. You need to have that as a baseline, 100%. But this is where I'm like, can you just for a second throw the rule book out for a second. You already know the rules. And if you don't, come into Master the Game and I'll teach you the rules. You already know them, or you will know them very, very soon. Now you get to break them. You know how to create content. You know how to write a good hook. You know how to sell. If you know all of that, now you get to bring the personality and the spice. Just hit record and just talk and just post that exact thing. Because guess what? Your personality is going to come across so much more when you do that. And the more that your personality comes across, the more that people are going to be magnetized and repelled. Repelled is perfect as well. Remember, every person that's repelled, 10 people are magnetized. I truly believe that. More personality, more spice, more of your beliefs. Even when you're writing a caption, how many times do you go and edit the wording of it? Be honest. It's like the Beckham documentary. Be honest. How many times do you go back and you're like, oh, let's make this sound smarter and more intelligent, and let's like change the words and make it a bit more descriptive, and you're losing it. You're losing the spark. It's too fluffy. Remember, if you're turning into a Google fact sheet, people aren't going to be magnetized because they've seen it before. They've heard it before, right? It doesn't turn people on. If you want to activate people, it's from you. Like, this is the most powerful thing because you don't need anything external of you. It's like once you know how to create solid content and a visibility funnel and like how to sell on socials and have a brand and all of the things, right? Once all of that's in place and that's your baseline, that's like, okay, I'm a good content creator for my business. Perfect. Now I want you to throw the personality at it. I want you to be like, this is what I'm all about. This is actually what I believe in. This is actually how I want my offer to be set up. This is the type of client who is coming to my world. You get to be so unapologetic about it. Like so truly just like selfish and ruthless in what you think and what you say. Not from a bitchy, I'm a bitch and I'm just going to say everything I hate online, but from a like, this is what lights me up. This is what excites me. This is what gets me up at 4 a.m. in the morning. This is what keeps me going. This is my why. This is what I believe in. This is the life that I want you to experience as well. That's so much more magnetizing than here are 3 ways to grow on socials. Here are the 3 reasons why your ego is stuck. Whatever the thing is, I don't know, whatever the thing is that you're selling. How can you just say it? Just say it exactly how you would say it. When you're writing a caption, just brain dump, post. Sure, maybe some spell checks, maybe a quick read over, see if you can cut some things out, cut a bit of the fluff. Totally. But keep your personality. It's all within you. You are the most powerful thing in your business, in your content, in your marketing, in your selling, in your brand. It's you. You are the most powerful thing. You are the reason people are or are not buying right now. Let that land. It's you. And if you're like, oh, but I'm not inspirational and I'm not creative. Yes, you are. And if you feel like you're not, why not? Why aren't you in that state? Because it's not necessarily a character trait. It's a state to put yourself in. That's all it is. Because every single human is every single thing. So if you're like, oh, but I'm so quiet, let that be a theme of your page. Maybe someone's looking for the soft coach who can love and nurture them. Oh, but I'm so direct, like I'm actually such a bitch in real life. Someone is craving you to say exactly what is on your mind. And equally, the opposite gets to exist as well. Because if you are the quiet one, I bet you there's a part in your life people You by yourself at home, you drunk at a party, whatever it is, you can be loud if you have to be loud. Put yourself in that state. Oh, but I don't really like myself. Like I don't really feel like sexy and magnetic. Put some music on and go and stare at yourself in the mirror. Go and dance in the mirror. Go and put a really nice outfit on, your makeup done so that you feel like yourself and you feel your most confident self. But I hate my voice. Go and talk to the camera 486,000 times until there's just no point arguing the fact that you don't like your voice because you've heard it so many times. There is no excuse for you to not show up more. Because I have all of the answers. We get to dissolve everything. Your fear of whatever it is, we get to dissolve it. And it's not a thing where it's like, okay, every day I'm going to be switched on and perfect and I'm going to feel like showing up. Not at all, right? Use your own discernment around this. You're a woman. You have a fuck ton of hormones running around. There's about a week in the month that you feel on and like ready to go. I get it. There's other shit going on in the world. There's stuff flying at you left, right, and center. Some days it is hard to show up, right? But duality gets to exist. You get to show up when you want to show up, regardless of what's happening, regardless of how you feel. You get to flow with how you feel. Where what if today you're like, let's fucking go. And then tomorrow you're like, oh, I want to just like nurture. That gets to exist as well. This is the thing where I'm like, just be more of a human. I think that's the overarching thing. I think people can get so lost in all of the noise and the strategy and the like making it absolutely perfect when it's like, understand the rules, know how to create content, have a beautiful dream client that you know inside and out, create messaging for them, have a solid brand, send that message to more people, sell on socials, do all of that, right? That's everything that I teach in Master the Game. And then I want you to just be a human, throw your personality at it. When you're in the car and you just get home, chuck your phone on and record a piece of content. When you've just finished your walk with your dog, piece of content. You're waiting for the microwave, piece of content. You feel really inspired because you're like, oh, this is just, it's like a transmission, like it's just coming out of me, piece of content. The reason why content can feel really hard, and really heavy is because you're making it so hard and heavy. Here's how to make it less hard and heavy. Desire marketing. Have a really solid strategy and be a human. If you take nothing else from this episode, those are the 3 things I want you to think about. Now, the Visibility Blueprint has been launched to the email list and to Instagram, and I'm so excited for you to get your hands on it. This training, I have never done a training like this before in this kind of format where we actually workshop it together. Like we go through it and map it out together. And I love doing it like this. I feel like it's such an easy way to learn. And I'm really bringing you through my thought process of how to really make people not just know that you exist, but also stick around, fall in love with you, and then convert as well, right? Somewhere along that line, your clients are just getting a little bit stuck somewhere. This is going to reveal where they are getting stuck and then how to actually release it so that more dream clients can come flooding through. So I'll leave it in the show notes below. And I'm also on YouTube. I'm doing video episodes. I should have said this at the start. And then also, of course, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts. So thank you so much for being here. Grab the Visibility Blueprint. I'm so excited for you. I also have a new Instagram. It's @_ The Lily Holmes. Go and look it up. Come and follow me if you like my vibe, you like what I talk about, and you want to be coached by yours truly. I am going to try and remove the underscore as soon as I am allowed to. But currently it's taken by my original page. But I will chat to you in the next episode. Have the most beautiful day wherever you are. Go and be a human. Bring your personality. We want to see what you are all about.